So this session will talk about actually creation of PDF file. So for that purpose, what we use a library called FPDF. So we have one library called FPDF. So with the help of that, we can create PDF files. Before we use FPDF, we need to install with the pip. So you can use pip command, Control C I do here. Then I try to install that. Pip install FPDF. So this is the package. With the help of this, I can generate PDF files from server-side code. So FPDF is nothing but a package. It's saying that requirement already satisfied. That means already PDF library is available with in my system it's available. With the Python libraries it's available. So it says requirement already satisfied. So therefore now I can use it. And apart from that, I am using here class session also. So I want to put the file name in the session. For that purpose, I am using here session also. Class session. For session management, we have to use class underscore session, import session. So I'm importing session object also in this. Then similarly, I'm going with the UUID. So UUID stands for Universally Unique Identifier. So universally unique identifier is nothing but every time it creates a unique identifier. So it creates some 16 character string, which is going to be unique always. So whenever you generate a new ID, it is going to be a unique one. So it never clashes with the existing one. So like that, we have to import UUID library also. It's part of actually the Python framework. So default framework Python. So UUID also we need to import. This is to generate a unique file name. Okay. So next thing is what here? I'm going with the session. app.config session permanent equal to false. So where sessions are maintained in the file system, we are going to maintain. Even in database, session can be maintained, but we are maintaining in the file system. app.config session type equal to file system. So we can have session. Session is nothing but, have you seen any example for session? Logging in, log out, those things have you seen earlier? Swati?
Yes, Sridhar.
Okay. So earlier we have seen session. With the help of session, we were logging in, then we are retaining it, we are logging out. Those things we saw with the session. So in the same way, I'm going to maintain a session for holding the file name. So session type is file system I have taken. Then I'm adding the session to app. So session of app. So in the app now, session will be available for us. Now come to this particular point here. I have created a root called resume. @app.root, then /resume. Here I write def res underscore create, return render underscore template resume.html. So first of all, this HTML page should come up as I created here. So this is the page. So this page will come up. So in this, I have a form, method equal to post, action equal to create PDF. So I was showing you earlier, create PDF is here. So using create PDF, I can create the PDF file. So first of all, it is looking for whether the method is a post method or not. If it's a post method, it is retrieving here certain data. First thing is what name, second thing is CN, third thing is email, fourth one is resume. So if you look at the resume.html, we have those things. So first thing is what name, input name, second thing is CN, contact number, third one is email, fourth one is resume. So like this, we have 4 fields, form fields we have. We are retrieving those form fields here. Name we are retrieving, contact number we are retrieving, email we are retrieving, similarly, resume we are retrieving. All the data is available for us now. Okay, so that data is available for us here. Next thing what we do, we create here a PDF object. So here, PDF object equal to FPDF. This is what P I have taken page. This is then followed by here A4. A4 size PDF file I am creating here. So this is going to be in millimeters. Okay, and this is nothing but here a P then followed by A4. A4 is nothing but A4 size PDF file I am trying to create here. Then after that, what I do, I can go with the PDF object dot add page. a new page is getting created in the PDF file. Then after that, what I do here, I am going with the font. I should set a font. Font is nothing but here Arial font. Then followed by here PDF object.cell. So using cell method, we can add text to the PDF file. So this is what exactly here it's going to be in the 300 position. This is what X on the PDF page in the line, X coordinate 300. Then this is exactly what line number 10. In the line number 10, I'm writing here text equal to NA. So it's going to type text. Then ln equal to 1 means in the next line, it goes to the beginning of the line. For that purpose, we use align equal to C. C is nothing but center. In the center, we are going to align it. So this is the first line. So in this line, name I am going to put. Then in the second line, I'm going to put email. And in the third line, I'm going to put contact number. And from the fourth line onwards, I'm going to put the resume. So, and I'm going to align left that one. And this is starting exactly what in the 100 position. All these are starting in the 300 position from left. That means it moves 300 to the right side. And from beginning, it moves towards right side. There actually, this particular text will be getting printed. Okay, then with the help of with the last one 100 comma 15, all these are a 300 column number, but this is actually the 100 column number. There the resume whatever we type will be getting printed. Then after that, what I'm doing, I'm taking the file name here. File name equal to struuid.uid1. So this is going to create a unique identifier. It's a unique identifier. It is getting created. I convert that into string. Then I'm appending .pdf. So here we have a file name. Then here path equal to os.path.dir name app.instance path. So instance path is nothing but this is basically in which drive g:/new PyApps. So that is the instance path we get totally. Then followed by in that folder we have PDFs folder. So in that PDFs folder I want to create a file with the given file name. So it gives file name here. Then what I'm writing PDF object.output path. So in that path actually the file will be saved. Then after that it is going to another template pdfres.html file name equal to path. So if I go with the pdfres, what happens, see here, please download your resume in PDF format, and here a equal to href then /download res. Here we have the file name. So when we click on the link, the file name should be file should be downloaded. Now let us run and see. Once again we come back and discuss. Here in this, I type app.py. Now, very first thing is what? I have to first of all load the resume. Okay, so first that screen is required. Here in this 127 followed by here 50,000 port number. Then I say resume. Okay, now this particular interface is coming up for us. I put this as AB raw. Okay, AC raw. This is fine. Now in this 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, some number I am entering. Enter email. AVR at so pymail.com I put. Then here in this I have more than 10 years experience, something like this I put here. So this is the text something I am putting here, then create resume. When I click on this, it should create a resume. So it created resume and we can see the file name 931, something like this you are getting here. So this is nothing but the resume, the resume name. This is 931, something is created here. When you click on this, the file will be getting opened for us. You can see I have more than 10 years experience. Okay, and similarly, if you see the left side, you can see AC raw, AVR at pymail.com, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Like this, we are getting it. And here we have the required text. And even you can see the files in this folder. So if you come to G drive, in the G drive, so in the new PyApps, we can find it. If you go to PDFs folder, totally there are 3 files which are created. You can see here 3 files they are available. So last one is around 646. This should be the last file he created. Now you can see here, I have more than 10 years experience like this. This is shown for us. So this way what is happening? It is creating required PDF file for us. So let us go through the code once again. Very first thing is what? App root resume. So this is going to show us user interface, resume.html. When we look at the resume.html, here form method is post action equal to create PDF. That means this method will be called upon submitting this. When we submit this one, what happens? It is going to be rendering this particular HTML page. That means it's going to first of all render template resume.html. Once we fill data here, when we go with the submit button, it is going to call create PDF. So this method is getting called create PDF, and in this, if the method is post, then we very first thing what we do, we retrieve the form data, result equal to request.form. So all form data is available. What form data we have in this? A name we have, then a CN we have in this, an email we have in this, and one more thing is what? A resume is available in this. All this data we are retrieving from the with the help of the form here. Result equal to request.form. All the form data is available here. Next thing what we do, NA. NA is nothing but name. NA equal to result.get. What we write there? Name. This is. So NA equal to result.get name. So name we are getting in this. So we are just getting here name. Okay. So similarly, CN. CN is nothing but here contact number. If we go here, name is CN, enter contact number. It's nothing but phone number. Similarly, we go with the email. So we type here email, that email is coming there. Whatever email we type, it comes there. Similarly, if you come to the one more thing, last one is actually resume here. So resume, it shows 5 rows and 50 columns. So here it is picking the resume. All the data is available. NA is available, CN is available, email is available, resume is available. All this data we retrieved. Then we are going to create here a PDF object. A4 size page we are going to create here. So A4 size page we are creating with a PDF. Then PDF object dot add page. That means very first page we are adding here. Then after that, PDF object dot set font Arial 12. So 12 size font we are taking in this. Okay. So then similarly, we go with this center alignment. This is also center alignment. This is also center. So instead of center, we can go with the L also. L means left alignment. We go with the left alignment here. Even with this also, we go with the left alignment. Okay. So next thing is what? File name equal to str uuid dot uuid1 then PDF. This is the file name. Okay. So we are going to get entire path. With that path, we are going to save. But whenever we show on the screen, it should not show. If you look at the screen, okay, so suppose I go with the create resume. What is happening? I'm getting the total path. I should not get like G, all these things I should not get. Only the file name should appear there. Only file name should appear. So for that purpose, I should not use entire path. Instead of putting path here, I should put it as file name. So I have to type there this as file name. Then in that case, I don't face that problem. So I say this as your file name. Whatever data I have here, that data will be shown. But when you go with the path, entire path is showing, we should not show the entire path. So that is a security concern. So we have to just give the file name. So we saved it. Then what happens? Return render template pdfres.html file name equal to file name. When it comes to pdfres.html, here we created already. Please download your resume in PDF format. Then here less than a href equal to dot download res. So if you go to download res, somewhere we have download res. So in the download res, we have written the code. So download resume, that is. File name equal to session of fn. This retrieves the file name. Then we are creating the path again here. So next thing is what here? Return send underscore file path comma as attachment equal to false we kept. So what happens with this? The file is downloading and automatically showing on the screen for us. So like this, download res is working. Now once again, let us run and see. We come to this, then this time, now what is happening? I have only file name, I don't have the full path. So now it is coming in the left side. acrao@pymail.com 3456799. I have more than 10 years experience. So like this, it's getting printed for us. You can see here in this manner, a PDF file with resume is created. You can have more data also. When you have more data, it's going to automatically gets wrapped. It comes into next line. So you can add more and more data also. That also gets printed. Only one page is getting created. Now suppose one more page you want to create. So in such cases, what we do, we can add another page also. So what we do then in that case, we can go with add page. One more page we can add after this. Okay, so here add one more page in this. PDF dot add page, then followed by we set the same font. Okay, we are going to set same font, but here what we write, we go with 100.10 text equal to thanks for creation. Thanks for creating resume. Like this, we put here. So one more page also we are going to add in this. Now here we have total 2 pages, first page and second page. Save this, then once again we try to create a PDF file. We go back like this, and here again I create a resume. Now when I click on this particular thing, so this time it's showing 2 pages. I can come to second page also. In the second page, thanks for creating resume, I have like this. So we created here 2 different pages. We created here 2 different pages. In the first page, we are putting resume related data. In the second page, just we are putting actually thanks. And how many pages you want to create, that many number of pages can be created here. So, but depending on the content, whatever content you have, it can be created in that fashion. So this is what basically a PDF module we are using. So we are trying to create a simple resume from that.